So, for first-time home buyers, what are some ways that they can start preparing their finances, their credit? What are the do's and don'ts?
Oh, okay,
Um,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about buying a house in the next year, you're going to want to go to one of the three credit bureaus. We look at all three, but you want to look at least one to get an idea of what your credit is. My recommendation is to go to Experian.com because they have a free program on there. They're going to ask you if you want to pay for a subscription. You don't need to. But they have a free program called Experian Boost, and you can link like your utility bills and things. And as you link those utility bills, it's going to help boost your credit because everyone's paying their utility bills, sometimes like your gas, your water, your power bill, sometimes even your cell phone bill. All those things they get put on your credit report as you paying them every month and paying them off every month. So that will boost your score. You're also going to want to save. I said just a minute ago, like it's going to cover these loans are going to cover the purchase price, but not all your closing costs. So you want to save, I would say, at least $2,000. You're probably going to need at least $500 to put up as earnest money when you first write the contract. You're going to need $500 for an inspection, roughly. You're going to need roughly $500 to $600 for an appraisal. Well, that's already got you up to about $1,600, let's say. You're going to need another $400 in case maybe you need a septic inspection or a structural inspection or deposits for utilities or something like that. So you're going to want to have at least 2,000 in the bank ready to be spent on that. If you can save more, that's going to help because sometimes if you have low, especially if you have lower credit, the underwriter is going to say, well, what happens if they have a rough month? Do they have what we call reserves? Do you have something in the bank that can cover that mortgage payment in case you're stuck? So they may say we need 1 month's reserve. So if your mortgage payment's $1,000, then she's going to say, well, after closing, they need to have at least $1,000 in the bank. So it's not bad to have more, but at least 2,000, and go ahead and start checking your credit just to see because they will also suggest ways you can get credit up as well.